What is up? Welcome to, I know I did not forget, unlike every other episode, actually this is only episode 2 of this show, but we also had How Not to Build, what was it again? I honestly don't even know the other name of the show. How Not to Make a Roblox Game, there we go. So, last week we started a new series called Build Together. So this is episode 2 of Build Together. But before Build Together, this show was called How Not to Make a Roblox Game. And I honestly had no clue what episode we were on, which is one of the main reasons why we actually just made a completely new show. Because I was originally saying that we were on episode like 500 and something thousand, which obviously was way off. But I honestly had no clue what episode we were on of How Not to Make a Roblox Game. But we are now on episode 2 of Build Together. So welcome, I'm Evanbear1. If you guys are not aware, I've been seeing a lot over on the YouTube chat from people saying, who's Evanbear1? Who is this dude that we've literally never heard of? Well, I've been on here about once a week for the past, well, it's getting close to a year actually. Starting in September, I think it's going to be a year that I've basically been on the channel. I haven't been on here every single week, but basically I've been, you know, playing games and talking to developers and making games basically since September 2017. So I'm Evanbear1. I do not work for Roblox. I'm not a Roblox employee, but I just live stream Roblox. I'm a Roblox YouTuber. Twitch is usually my main thing. So for those of you guys over on YouTube, Twitch is actually my main platform. I do upload on YouTube though. But yeah, that's basically who I am. That's what I do. If you guys want to look me up on Twitch or YouTube, it's just Evanbear1. But yeah, so if you guys were not on last week's episode of Build Together, what we decided to do is we decided to make a game called City City. Inside of City City, I know. Okay, guys, let me explain how this show works, by the way. I ask you guys questions on what we should do for the game, and you guys tell me stuff, and then I just build it. So basically, you guys told me that the game should be called City City. And then inside of City City, we should have a ton of different cities, and one of those cities is Game City. So, I mean, these ideas are just top-notch quality, very original ideas, powering imagination. There you go. But we started on Game City last week, and we played this a little bit as well. Let's jump into play mode really quick. So, if you guys remember this at all, maybe. There we go. If you guys remember this at all, I gave you guys these, like, giant swords that we just got. They're a little ridiculous, but, yeah, this is basically all we did. We made this little arcade sign over here. We added some arcade games inside of this arcade, and then we changed this neon thing. So we didn't really do much last episode, but it was mainly, oh yeah, and then we added a parachute up here, that's right. It was mainly just to, like, you know, kind of get started with Game City. So now it comes to the point where we need to find some more stuff to actually add to Game City. And that's where you guys come in. What do you guys want me to do? I want to know in the chat, what do you guys want me to do to add into Game City? We already have an arcade, so we could add a couple more arcade games. We have Pong here, we have Pac-Man, and we have a basketball game on the roof here. But we have another floor that we haven't used. There's also this giant building that we can use this for. We have this massive building that you can parachute off of. There's a lot of different stuff. What do you guys think I should add to this? A store. We could make this a supermarket, but I will say that's going to be a pretty big supermarket. We could edit this building though and actually make it a little bit smaller. That's true. Make a police station. Okay. Let's see. A paintball arena. Maybe. Here, let's actually look at our toolbox here. Actually see, let's do paintball arena. Okay, so if we look at paintball arena, there's a lot of different stuff. So let me try a couple things. This is probably going to break the game, but I'm going to try this out anyway. That's cool. I've done that before, but that's pretty cool. I just took all these parts and I can just, you know, honestly, that's not that bad of an idea. Who said that? I want to shout out the person that said that. Who said the paintball arena? I'm trying to go back in the chat here. Somebody said paintball arena. And you just gave me a very good idea. We're not going to add a paintball arena, but I'm going to be doing something like that. Who said that? I want to shout them out. If I can find... See, I can't find it now. That just gave me a very good idea. Okay. Here's my idea. I can't find who it is. This is my idea. We're going to make this up here. We're gonna make this big tower the game studio. So first off, let's go ahead and basically do the same thing that we did down here. So this is the arcade, and we're basically gonna make a game studio sign as well. So, and we'll just call it what should we call it? I don't want to call it game studio. Let's call it like what should we call it, guys? Let me know in the chat. What should we call the game studio? Roblox headquarters. We could. Actually, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Yep, there you go. There you go. Roblox sign. That'll work. And then now we'll go ahead and rotate that. Uh-oh. The Roblox show isn't tilted. We need to fix that. So let's go like that. Boom, there we go. And then we can go like that. That actually looks really good. That looks very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So we now have a giant Roblox tower, which probably means we need to change. Yeah, we should probably change this up here since that's like neon purple or neon pink. We should probably change that to neon red because, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to be neon purple. Why do I keep on saying purple? Pink. Neon pink. It's not neon purple. I know my colors. Trust me. I did pass kindergarten. I know it's surprising. I know. It's very surprising, but I did pass kindergarten, guys. So this is my idea, though. So we make this a game studio, which will be Roblox. And on the bottom floor here, let's get some tables. And we'll do, is that a good table? Yeah, that's a fine table. That's a fine table. So what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna put a ton of tables, possibly. We're gonna put a ton of tables inside of this studio here. So then basically what we're doing is there's gonna be all these cool tables. And then on top of these tables, we're gonna take maps from different Roblox games and shrink them down to as tiny as possible. And set them okay, that's a slight problem. This is like 2 times bigger than this table. Okay, so that's not gonna work, and we can't make these any smaller. So, let's just wait. Let's try for a different. Let's do game map. We'll call it. Let's look up Crossroads. Let's see how tiny we can make Crossroads. Wow, that's big. That is literally bigger than this entire game already. Is that really the smallest? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so cool. It's like a little tiny Crossroads. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, it's I mean, I say little tiny, but it's like literally the size of this like entire top building. Wait a second. What if inside this HQ, each floor is a different game? Like we literally copy and paste the maps from these games and place them down inside each floor. That's what we should do. This is gonna be cool. Okay, let's try this. So I think if we were able to size this correctly, we can size it about the same size as the entire studio. Is that right? That is correct. Okay. So now if we put it down onto, like, let's go down to floor 1. And just place that down right there. Okay. So we'll place it down right there, and obviously you can't get in the door. I mean, we need to fix that. So let's go for Alt, maybe. We'll go for... This is going to be interesting. Okay, actually, I need to do this first before we actually put it inside of the building. Let's take it up there. And I need to actually make this... How do I do this? We need to make this not as... How do I do this? Wait, that's... These aren't parts? I'm amazed. These are not individual parts. Oh, no, never mind. Ignore me. Ignore everything I just said. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. So. Blocked hill. Okay, let's try to find... Interesting. This is very weird. I mean, it's very organized, which is a good thing. This is extremely organized. But I'm literally gonna have to like mess with Crossroads so much it's not even gonna look like Crossroads. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very interesting. This might take a bit, but I think it's going to be worth it. All I have to do is I have to take this out right here. If we go to, like, so if we go to... Which one is this? Why can I not figure this out? I'm very confused. I need to find where these parts are. These, Evanbear1 is very confused. How did they group this? And what is this? Okay. I'm trying to learn how to figure... Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, I think I figured this out. This is gonna take a bit. There we go. And we're literally just going to delete that. Or not. Maybe that's not gonna work. This is gonna be... I wish there was an easier way of doing this, but I don't think there is. I mean, I know there probably is, but I'm very bad at building and scripting and everything, so you guys should know that. But yeah, I'm very bad at building and scripting and literally everything else. So here we go. There we go. So that actually should work perfectly now. So now if we go ahead and just take this entire model and take it down all the way down to the bottom floor. What we're basically able to do then is we're able to transform That's cool. That's cool. We were able to transform literally the entire... This is insane. The entire office into... Let me see if I can fix this here. Into basically Crossroads. What? This is insane. Okay, so let's test this out here. Let me show you guys what I'm trying to do here. I don't know if you guys understand this, but basically I'm able to make... Uh-oh. I didn't think about something, did I? I am very smart. I forgot about something, guys. I kind of forgot about something. There was a script inside of that made it look like it's Roblox 2006. Which basically broke the entire game. That model of Crossroads has a script in it that makes your Roblox game look like it's 2006, which kind of broke the game, which broke the Roblox HQ, which makes it fall and collapse. I gotta say, it looks cool though. Like, is that just me, or does that look really cool? Like, does that look really cool? Or is that, like, just me? I think it looks really cool. I don't know. That's pretty great. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove that script, because we do not want that there whatsoever. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Make it 2016 script. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's fun. I might break the entire game. Literally, by deleting this stuff, it might break the entire game. I kid you not. Because all I want is the building. Let's see if this works, guys. Here we go. I could break the game, or I could have just completely fixed it. I believe I probably fixed it. That's my guess. I believe I fixed it. But, we'll see. We'll see. What? Wait, what? Why did I just spawn here? That's weird. Okay. Oh. There's spawns inside of the map, which means you can spawn inside the building. I should probably remove the spawns, because that's not going to be good. That is so cool! If you guys have ever played Crossroads, there's this little thing in there, where it's this like little like block or whatever that flies around. Oh my gosh, this is so cool! Look at this! It's like a toy model of... Oh my gosh, this is so good. That's so cool. Like, this is a little tiny thing. Here, let's fix this really quick, because obviously the roof of this is not, well, it doesn't look right, because, wait. Because, it obviously, well, it kind of makes sense that the model can't get that. Wait, how small can it get? Wait a second. I wonder. No, it can't get any smaller. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. Trying to figure out which part is the floor. Because if I can figure out which part is the floor, I meant of this part, actually. I can figure out which part is the floor. I thought it was Alt to do this, but apparently this does not work. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if this is going to work because it's a little, I mean, it'll work. It'll just be a little crowded, I guess. I mean, you can still walk up the stairs and all that, I guess. Okay, so let's try this. If I'm correct, now there's spawns. Yeah. So basically, you're going to be spawning here. So let's go ahead and actually remove the spawns from here because we don't really want you guys spawning in there. Okay. Which... Okay, those are the spawns. Okay. I think we're good. So now if we come over here... I messed up really bad. Okay. Where's that table? Here's the table. Let's remove that. Let's just get that out of there. Okay, now this should work. Here we go. Let's see here. Am I right? I am. Now, just to make it a little bit... Okay, so that's actually kind of cool. You can go back here and there's just like trees and stuff. But just to make it a little bit like more... I don't know, just look better. We're going to remove part of this... we're going to remove part of this... I don't even know what to call it. Like castle, I guess. We're going to remove that just basically because it'll make it look a whole lot better if we do that. I'm trying to close all these models. There's so many things open right now. Okay. So now if we go in and we just remove each little thing here. There we go. So now we need to remove the rock as well. Okay. This should actually work just perfectly fine. And then this I obviously need to fix. Guys, I think that works. I think that works just fine. It would be a little bit better to probably fix this, but it works fine. Yeah. Okay, now I want to fix this part as well. So that should be under, yes, it's under the Lost Temple. So that should be, there we go. Wait, what? Then what is this a part of? Interesting. This is a part of something completely different. Boom. Okay, guys, I think we finished it. We finished the first floor of this Roblox tower here. So this is super cool, actually. Let me check over on the Twitch chat. Has anybody subbed? Let's do some shout outs over on the chat if there's some subs. Nope, nobody subbed yet over on Twitch, but what's up? Twitch, how you guys doing? I've mainly been looking at the YouTube chat, but I do see you guys, okay? People over on Twitch, I do see you guys. Okay. You're gonna play this game? Yep, yeah. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna make it public. Actually, it is public. If you guys want to go play it right now, you guys can actually play it. It's on my Roblox profile, but it just won't have this update. But this works pretty well. What if I were to make it so then when you walk inside this building, it makes your character like super small? I could actually probably find a script that could do that. This is so cool. This is literally so cool, and you can like mess around with these like, whoa. I just like glitched that block there. Anyway. Well, I just died. Anyway, but basically what that is it's literally like a scale model of Crossroads. Now let's do it on the second floor. Let's go ahead, and if I could, I would actually make the each floor like 2 floors. So I'd basically remove this this actual floor. Oh wait, I can. Finally, let me do that. There we go. Well, that took a while for it to let me do that. I was trying to do this earlier. Okay. Guys, I think we got it. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to make it so then there's so much more room that you guys can actually have when you're walking around here. And it'll basically allow like this to be the literal full scale model. So then you can actually jump up on the hills here as well. Guys, that works perfectly fine. That works. That's amazing. This is literally amazing. Okay, so now what we have to do though is we do have to extend these stairs somehow. Yeah, we just ran into a problem there. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get rid of the stairs and we'll just add a truss thing that you can go up. Like some, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're literally gonna remove the stairs overall. We will no longer have stairs in this entire building, which means you guys actually can't get to the top until we're finished with this, which may not be today. We might not be able to finish this all today. But we'll try to finish it, you know, maybe next episode or after that. But basically, yeah, we're going to be removing all of the stairs and just having like a ladder, basically. Letting you guys go all the way up to the top. Okay, so you know what? Honestly, you know what I probably need to do? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I know I took all that time to make that work, but I'm gonna delete that, and there's a very good reason for it. We're gonna add it back in. That might have been a bad idea. that was probably a pretty bad idea. Okay, let me fix this. Okay. So, and then we're going to make it super, super small again. Basically as small as we can possibly go. And then we are going to move that back because basically what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to be, I'm going to let you guys see the full map instead of us like just using the little tiny version that I edited. We're going to actually have the full entire map. Because originally I wasn't going to do that because then it wouldn't have worked. But since I actually moved like all this stuff that was inside of this building, it should actually work now. This actually should work. So if we make this, that's not what I meant to do. If we actually take that and we make it a little bit bigger, we should actually be able to fit it inside of this just perfectly fine. Still a little bit too big. Still a little bit. But guys, I think that's good. I think we got it. Yep, that's good. So now let's go ahead and move it inside of this building here. And then we'll just have to edit one little thing, which is obviously this side. And then move this down. And then boom, we got it. Okay, so let's go ahead and first we need to remove all the scripts. I'll actually just go through and remove, yeah, I'll remove everything there. There we go. Okay, so now it's just literally it's literally just the buildings. So now if we go ahead and we go and delete, I believe it's the front wall. We're not gonna delete the front wall actually, we're just gonna make it smaller. We're literally just doing the exact same thing I just did a couple minutes ago. We're just making it look better this time. And then we're going to do the same exact thing where I just have to delete this right here. I feel like there's less light though. I'll fix that. I can add more light. But if we go ahead and we go into... Why am I having trouble here? Why do I not know where this is? I literally already did this. How do I not know where this is? I already did this. I'm very confused how I don't know where this is. Never mind, I found it. I definitely found it. Yep, okay. That was the wrong button. Okay, that's what I meant to press. Okay. So that's what I have to do. And I literally have to go through and do this exact same thing again where I have to find literally... Wait, can I just do that? Oh, I can't. This is going to be fun. I have to go through and delete every single little block again. One by one. Actually, I'm not going to delete that one. I'm just going to make it smaller. And then I think we're good. Okay, so now I need to add light though. So after I do that, I need to add... Is that good? I think that's good. Yep, cool. So that's the scale model of... Wait, no, it's not. Wait. That's the scale model of Crossroads, except for the fact that I need to bring this up just a tad because you can see the carpet. There we go. Boom. Okay, so now this is the scale model. Now what we have to do is we actually need to get some more light in here. So we could do that, but what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take this part. This is something you really need to know when you're actually building anything. Whenever you build something on Roblox, you always need to make sure things are properly lit. So, if we go ahead and do a... we'll do a point light, I guess. We go ahead and do a point light. You can actually edit this over here. We'll change it to like the max brightness. And then we'll change that to... I think we're going to do that. And we'll bring it up here. Actually, we're going to do a little bit more. We're going to do like 30. I think that's about good. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to change the transparency of this block to 1. And then make sure you anchor it as well so it actually stays up there. So basically what we just did is we just added an invisible light that allowed you to basically just see the map a whole lot better. So now in the middle here, we're going to add a truss. We'll do that in a second, but we're going to go ahead and make sure we save this first, just in case Roblox Studio were to crash or something like that. But let's go ahead and add a, let's add truss, which is basically just like a ladder. We'll put it literally right in the middle of the map. So what that'll let us do is it'll let us extend it up into the building, and then that's literally it. So let's go ahead and let's go delete all of the, if I can. Let's see here. If I can, we're gonna go delete all of these stairs here. If I can find the... Oh, I can, cool. So literally all I'm doing is I'm just clicking on all this, holding Control and Alt to do this, and then pressing delete. So this will be the second floor, but obviously we don't want the roof, so we're gonna hold Control so then we can basically group it all, and then we can delete it all at once instead of individually deleting these. See, I know a little bit about building. I know a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. Actually, I kind of messed that up a little bit. Okay. And we'll delete. I pressed the wrong button. I did not mean to do that. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then now we can delete the ceiling as well with all the lights. And we're basically just doing the exact same thing as we actually did on the bottom floor, which was just deleting the, you know, the ceiling or the floor, whatever you want to call it, either one. So we're just doing the exact same thing here just to make the ceiling a little bit higher and then just make it better for the for whatever model we put in here, because we might put the paintball thing in here, like how I pressed the wrong button. Okay. But like just how we had the idea at the beginning of adding it like a paintball type of thing, we're just doing that kind of exact same thing where we're just adding different maps into the building here as we actually go. So it'll basically be like a walkthrough of Roblox where it'll be like, you know, it'll be like an old Roblox building kind of, so it'll show all of the different games from the past. I think it's kind of cool. And I think that's about good for now. So let's go ahead and bring this up. So now that's the same size. Now what we're gonna have to do for the next map, though, the next map that we add, we're gonna add a hole right in the middle of the map, which will basically just allow us to, you know, get up into the map. But I think that's about good for now. What do you guys think? I really want to know your guys' opinion on this. Like, this is what we've done so far today. We've added the Roblox logo to this building, and we've literally inserted Crossroads as the first floor. Like, yeah, what do you guys think? I really want to know what you guys think I should, for one, do for the next map, but two, what you guys just think about this right here. I think it's a pretty good idea. I think it's a pretty good idea. And by the way, we have about 10 minutes left in the show. A couple things I want to talk about. So if you guys are not aware, Roblox actually has an Instagram account. And I know this is just like a straight shout out to the Roblox Instagram. But I want to just pull this up really quick. Roblox did actually just relaunch their Instagram. They haven't posted on there. I mean, they have been recently, but before, I think it was probably February or March, they weren't really posting on their Instagram much. They just actually started posting on Instagram a ton more. So if you guys do have Instagram, make sure you guys go follow them over there. It's just instagram.com/Roblox. It's very similar to their Twitter, but it's a lot more, actually. There's a lot more things that actually are not on their Twitter, which is actually kind of surprising. There's things on their Twitter that are unique, and there's also things on their Instagram that are unique. So there's a ton of different cool pictures on here that you guys should definitely go check out if you guys have Instagram. And while we're at it, while you guys are going over to their Instagram, if you guys would like to, this is just a plain shout out to myself. There's like no way you guys are gonna be able to spell this because this is my real name, and it is insanely hard to spell. But if you guys would like to go follow me on Instagram as well, I do post some pictures there. I will actually be at something called RDC this summer, which is the Roblox Developer Conference, because not only am I a Roblox Twitch streamer and YouTuber, and I've been seeing more questions in the chat. No, I do not work for Roblox, and I'm not a Roblox employee. I'm just a Twitch streamer and YouTuber. But I'm not only just a Twitch streamer and YouTuber, but I also am a Roblox developer. I've helped make some games. I've made music for some games, and I've made my own game. And if you guys ever played Theme Park Tycoon 2, if you played Miner's Haven back in late 2016, if you've ever played Azure Mines, games like those are the games I've made music for. But I will be at RDC this summer, so I will be doing Instagram Live over there. So if you guys follow me there, it's gonna be insanely hard to spell, as I said, but there it is. It's I don't know why I'm doing this, but I had to bring in that plug there. So it is Evan Zersky is how you pronounce it. That is my real name. So have fun spelling that. I saw that one person just followed me on Instagram, so shout out to I'm bad with names. I'm very bad at pronouncing names. I can pronounce my own, but that's about it. I don't know. You know who you are, okay? You know who you are. You're liking all my photos right now as well. So yeah, that's have fun trying to figure out how to spell that. So that's up on the screen. Evanzirschky. If you guys want to go follow me there, and I'll be posting pictures of the Roblox headquarters when I'm there in literally a month and 4 days. A month and 4 days? A month and 5 days. No, a month and 3 days. I think I'm doing very bad math here. Why am I so bad at math? A month and 4 days. I'm correct. So I will be down at the Roblox HQ, hanging out with a ton of developers. I don't know if Asmo is going. I don't know if Bad CC is going. So like the developers of Jailbreak, the developers of Phantom Forces might be there. Tons of big Roblox developers will be there. I will be talking to them. You guys can ask me questions over on Instagram Live, but different stuff like that. We shouldn't be taking that much time to shout out my Instagram. What did I just do? Anyway, but that's the thing. The next level will be live in about 18 minutes or so, but before they are live, because it's still my show, this is still Build Together. Let's put the together into Build Together. And what map should I do next, guys? I really want to know what map. You guys are literally blowing up my phone right now. I kid you guys not. I kid you not. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of you guys just followed me on Instagram, but not only that, but I have like 60 notifications from Instagram from you guys liking my posts, so thank you for that. Anyway, what do you guys think I should have next? Flood Escape. Actually, let's look that up. Maybe there might be a Flood Escape map. Flood Escape map. Let's see here. Well, no, not exactly. Okay, so wait, let me look up let's look up Rocket Arena. Is there maybe a Rocket Arena map? Ooh, there is. We could, actually, we could do Doomspire, Brick Battle as well. We could do that too. That would be pretty awesome. Okay. So we have, oh my gosh, this thing is massive. What is this? Oh, that's the top of the building. Okay. So, let's see how small I can actually make. That is very small. It's so cute. It's so small and little. Oh my gosh. It's so tiny. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring this over here. It is so tiny. It's a cute little Rocket Arena map. So basically, this is another one of the first original games on Roblox. I think this came out in probably 2006 maybe, 2009, somewhere between 2006 and 9. I have no clue. But this is another one of the maps. This is so cool. Yeah, I'm really liking this project we're working on, guys. This is really cool. This is really cool. Are you an admin at Roblox? I'm not an admin at Roblox. Roblox just asked me to stream on their channel. I'm a Roblox Twitch streamer and YouTuber and also developer. But yeah, Roblox just messaged me and they're like, hey, would you like to stream on our channel? And I was like, yeah, sure. I'll, try it out. And I've been trying it out since September. So I've been doing this for quite a bit, but, yeah, so. No, I don't work at Roblox, but I'd like to, that would be cool once I actually am 18, and once I actually turn 18, I'm actually allowed to work at Roblox, because you do have to be 18 to work there. Then no, I'd love to work at Roblox, but we'll see. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But let's try to just make this, line this up correctly here. Let's just try to size this correctly and get this up. I think it's good, guys. Wait, almost. Not quite. I think we're good. Oh, that's sticking out a little bit. I think we got it, right? Are we good? Are we good to go? We are good to go. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's bring that down a little bit first, of course. We should have jumped into the game at the end. Usually we jump into the game when we actually finish these, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do that today, because yeah, we kind of lost track of time. We have like 4 minutes left, but I think what we will do is I'll actually still be in the game afterwards. We're not gonna be able to actually have enough time to make the hole here to actually be able to get up, but what I will do is I will at least bring it up there so I can actually remember to do that. But I think that's about it for this episode of Build Together. We're gonna quickly jump into the game. So if you guys want to join me, go to my Roblox profile, which is Evanbear1. If you guys want to, let's see here. Let's go ahead and close studio. We just updated that. And if you guys go to my Roblox profile, which is Evanbear1, you should be able to find the game on my profile. And if you're not, just go ahead and press the ... button, follow me on Roblox, refresh your page, and then you should be able to join my game. But where is this? Game City. There's already 6 people playing right now, of course. 8 people playing. So yeah, if you guys want to jump in here, this is called Game City. Just join the game called Game City. And oh yeah, I forgot about the swords. Oh gosh, we should probably disable the swords. Probably. Yeah. What did I do? Did I break something? I think I broke something. Oh, I see. These parts aren't anchored because the bridges are supposed to like move slightly, but when you when I say slightly, it's because the characters are usually like 100 times smaller than the bridges. Well, now that we made the bridges 100 times smaller than the characters, it kind of made it so you can move them, which is not really a good thing. So I should probably fix that later. I will do that. I will fix that, but this is still pretty crazy though, that we literally have the entire Crossroads map inside of an office building. That's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. But that's about all we have time for. Build Together, episode 2. That's literally it. I really wish I could actually go for longer, but as it says there, we actually have 40 seconds until we have to end the stream. So let's just take up all the time that we have until it hits 4:49 and then 59 seconds. So thank you guys for watching. We're just gonna sit here for a second just so then we can take up all the time we have. But seriously, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining in. Don't forget to join us next week. Same time, same place. Twitch.tv/Roblox, YouTube.com/Roblox. Yeah, join us back here for episode 3 of Build Together. The next level will be live in just 10 minutes, so do not go anywhere. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.